Vibranium, I can never get soft. I move squares, trying not to get boxed.
Banana Broku! Oh, okay. Energy, I like that. Energy. Hey, we back again. Yes, sir. Nicholas K, podcast point guy. What's good?
It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy, Cam, aka Mr. AKA the man in the middle. Let's get
And energy's crazy.
You know the vibes. It's Mr.
It's gonna get more. We're gonna do 3 next time. We'll do 3 next time.
Yeah,
Oh, the man behind the cab. God. Oh, Mr. Director. What said you?
Don't worry.
Don't need to see him. We just need to hear him. Okay, just need to hear him. Anyway, playoffs, guys. We have to touch on it. We have to just get it straight into it. I'm gonna start it off and say we were wrong.
Yes.
We were wrong, weren't we?
Yeah, I was wrong. We were betrayed.
We were betrayed.
We were betrayed.
Which team are we talking about? I'm talking about the Jazz. Because, yeah, if you guys see, and Nets as well. Oh, man, we have to.
What a game.
Well, I know. I actually, sorry, wait. I actually had the Bucks beating Nets, guys. So I said Bucks in 6.
I think I said.
I was fluctuating. I actually said Bucks in 6 or 5.
This is why I should have double checked before I came here, because I feel like I said Bucks.
Did you?
But at the same
you said. You said Nets because you said Lethal Weapon 3. Yeah.
Last
Damn it!
Oh, there's movie references. I think last episode I said Nets if Harden is healthy on the way back.
Yeah,
something like that.
It was quite dependent, wasn't it? Yeah. But that one is fine. I think the Bucks and Nets one is. That one goes up in the air. But I think the Jazz one is something because that one was unanimous. And that one I was definitely confident. Really, really confident that the Clippers don't have enough. Even with Kawhi, I didn't feel like they had enough.
Wouldn't be the first time the French surrendered, eh?
Yeah. But yeah, man, we had guys. What?
I feel like the Jazz beat themselves.
Yeah.
In the last games.
Rudy,
man.
Rudy, DPOY was playing like DP poo poo.
We just got the giggles in here. I don't know, man. It's quite disappointing. Shout out to the Clippers. Obviously, they're 3-1 down right now to the Suns. We'll get onto that quickly.
Playoff pay.
But yeah, man. I don't know.
Nah, I mean, I
just want to recap what we got wrong. I think that was probably the main thing.
We got all of it wrong.
The Suns. No, not all of it wrong. We didn't get all of it wrong. We didn't get all of it wrong. I remember I said in the Suns, I said I got Suns because I remember I was looking through the team sheet. I said, wait, actually, guys, the Suns might make finals. You know, this team was looking kind of good.
We all had Philly, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we all had Philly.
Pretty much. But I think the main thing that we were saying was that it's on Embiid. If Embiid isn't,
that's the fun part, right? Because we all called it on the meniscus tear.
Yeah.
Or the meniscus injury.
Yeah.
And then it was Mr. Ben Simmons. AKA Ben Jenner, Ben Kardashian, who biffed it at the free throw line. But we'll get to that in a minute.
We'll get to that right now, brother.
Actually, no, before we get started, because you're about to slander Ben now.
Half and half, go on.
Doc Rivers.
You had him as yeah, he did. I don't want to talk about, but I have to talk about it.
I said this ages ago.
When Ben came into the league, and we all saw Ben. I mean, athletic freak, what a passer. Downhill, he's one of the best players in the league. Defensively, he's amazing.
Yeah.
So he ticks all the right boxes for
100%.
the next LeBron James.
Yes, he does.
And that was Nick's claim. Strong claim. Where are you now with your Ben Simmons?
Yeah. So just to recap, when Ben Simmons joined the league, and obviously as we do as guys, we always debate about this player being the best and that player being the best. I did put out a statement. This is before the start of Banana Broke Crew. I did put out a statement saying, or to these guys, saying that I do believe that Ben Simmons is gonna be the future of the NBA, the king of the NBA.
Oh, you did, yeah.
I was one of those people that agreed it because he has everything. Passing fine, defending's really good.
Can rebound.
Can rebound. You know, can bring he's a really good player. Only thing that was lacking was his jump shot. So 3-4 years ago, if you tell me, if I tell you all he needs to do is develop a jump shot in 3-4 years or even more,
to be that guy,
that's it.
To be that guy,
I mean, the only thing that's lacking from Ben Simmons is his jumper. That's it.
He doesn't have any other part of his game like it.
That's it.
Sorry. Just
forget it though. That was my only thing. Like, if Ben Simmons gets a troublesome jump shot, in my opinion, at the time years ago, he becomes MVP. He becomes that guy. We're now in the present time, and he hasn't developed his jump shot like at all. Well, I don't think it's. But now, if everyone's seen the last game where they crashed out, it's not even like a jump shot thing. Now it's like a mental thing. Like now he doesn't. It doesn't seem like he wants to
attack.
Yeah,
like, that's what, he's amazing at attacking, but he's like, oh, I'm about to get hit, and I don't want to go to the line.
Yeah.
Someone takes 6 shots for the entire fucking game.
It's ridiculous. So now I retract my statement. My only thing was it was conditional on the jump shot. It doesn't look like it's coming. He's gonna have to redevelop his game. I was seeing reports about him changing his shooting hand, all of that. So that already lets us know that literally we're going to.
He's skipping.
We're starting
Olympics.
We're going all the way. Is it Olympics?
He said, "I'm skipping Olympics to work on my jumper."
Working the jumper. So fair enough.
You're going to shoot free throws also.
Yeah. So
frankly, Philly may have been champions just based off the missed free throws. Shot 33% for a series, which is nuts. I don't think anyone saw that.
His free throw percentage is 33%.
Worst of all time.
In playoff history.
That's ugly.
Worse than Shaq.
Doo-doo.
That's ugly,
Worse than
man.
Shaquille O'Neal at the line.
Like,
Bad.
at my level shooting.
Cardox at the line with the game on the line.
Man, I can't lie. You might not be too far for 33%. Put it that way.
Yeah, but
I don't think so.
nobody would grill you for it, right? We'd be like, yeah, go Cardox.
Yeah.
I'm not making like 6 figures, bro.
Exactly. When it comes down to the monies, then you have to be.
Oh, yeah, cool.
You have to put a question mark on it.
How you getting paid tens of millions? You can't shoot.
And you can't shoot free throws.
And you're God.
And you're God.
Big God.
And you're tall.
Big
And your
God.
arms are long. You just have to just go. Anyway, I don't want to teach NBA pedagogy. That's not my
But
thing. But it's a bit mad though.
Should Simmons get traded? Yes or no?
Yeah. Oh, if I was Philly, I would trade.
Yes.
Ben. I would trade Ben.
You get a lot for
You'd
Ben.
get a lot for Ben.
I'll say no, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Off of the back of that series, in which he shot an all-time low percentage in free throw shooting, his stock is at an all-time low. Now is not the time. Next season, mid-next season, if he looks like he's done a good job, is time, or end of next season is time. But now is not the time.
But then-
My
Are
opinion.
you saying that based on the financial standing?
The last taste in your mouth of Ben Simmons is him shooting 30.
Yo! Cut it all, man! Cut it all, man! That is an AO Hall of Fame #1. If you had what of who? What? I didn't even remember what he said. That's how mad it was. Golly!
I took a second, yeah.
Sorry. Alright, sorry.
I
Go on.
hate the fact that we're so on job and playing this shit
No,
out.
but that one I couldn't ignore. That one. That was
I think I tried
crazy.
to. I think my brain.
Did you try to?
I think my brain tried to.
I have a tick in my head when somebody says something mad. It ding ding.
Spidey sense.
Yeah, but it just my head starts going.
Somebody saying some
But
weird ass shit.
sorry. I know. Yeah, go on. What you said.
Sorry, Ben. The last impression you have of Ben Simmons is as someone who's gonna bottle out in a series by shooting free throws at a historically terrible rate. So I don't think now is the time to sell him.
But
I agree.
ultimately sell him, trade him.
To win a championship,
I just see
do you feel you need to trade him?
for a championship. I
Yeah.
think their chances will be better. Put in a Dame instead of Ben.
Well, okay, so I hear what you're saying and I agree, but the risk we run with waiting to trade him is that his stock goes even lower. That's the risk we run. And say you wait a year, Philly's going to lose a year of contention, a year of Embiid healthy, a year of a good team.
Yeah.
When you need someone new now. But I hear what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
if he plays well and the value goes up, or maybe even keep him.
Fair.
But I feel like if Philly want this window, try and get a good sacrifice. You know,
Has
Tybal.
this been his worst? This
has been his worst
has
season.
Has it been on a decline, or has he just come out and this has been like the worst?
This has
year?
been terrible.
But
But if you take it back to the year before that, was it still on a decline? Because by that logic, if you're only defining him for just one season and trading off straight away, that's a bit harsh.
He hasn't
He
improved.
could bounce back.
He hasn't improved, and
He's
and
been like
he's
this.
declined.
It's literally just been.
No,
he's been
he
coasting.
came in like, whoa,
Yeah.
this guy.
But then
Okay,
it's just been
fine.
coasting. It's just
Between
like
year 1 and 2, he got better.
Yeah.
And then
Well, whilst you got Donovan Mitchell, you know,
Yeah. It's when you look, for me, it's when you look at other, like, when I look at like
His age mates.
Luka and like
Donovan.
even like Trey, and like it's when you look at
Brown,
his
Tatum.
age mates and his WhatsApp group, then you're just like,
His WhatsApp.
These guys are going up.
yeah, like I don't see that for Ben. I don't see Ben fourth quarter, 1 minute left.
Bro, he took no shots the last two fourth quarters
Fam!
of that series.
On
Zero
the
shots.
back of that, knowing what we know now as a prospective buyer of Ben Simmons stock, i.e. somebody who would like to trade for him,
Yeah.
who would be a good fit
Warriors, easy.
It would be a good fit
That would be a
for.
good fit
Easy.
for a Ben Simmons?
Warriors.
I like the Portland idea.
Do Warriors have enough together?
I think so.
Well, actually, yeah, they do.
No,
They got
but
number
yeah,
8 pick
Ben
and
surrounded
Wiggins
by
and stuff.
nothing but shooters makes
That's
a lot
it.
of sense.
It's all right.
It's the only way. If he's smart, he would speak to Rich and just get it done.
Makes a lot of sense.
Go
like,
to Warriors and have a
Simmons would be
good life.
Great Draymond replacement.
even like trade Butler for Simmons. Philly love Butler. Butler plays well there, and Heat have got Hero, Duncan,
Yeah, that's cool.
Linux, 3-point shooters. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
listen. Anywhere where any team where you literally look at it and think, I don't need.
And
to,
then Butler for
I don't need
the
to guard this
Sixers
guy.
is a proven commodity. It works.
Yeah. I hear what you say. Yeah, Heat is also good. My number one would be Warriors though, because I just feel like that's just a lovely life. That's a lovely life for him.
little bit close to the heart, but I would love to see a Ben Simmons Zach LaVine backcourt. I think that would be nasty.
Yeah, Levine's a shooter.
It'll be the same. It'll literally be the same thing.
Unfurl your lip, man.
It'll be the same thing, bro. Him, Levine, and who else? Him, Levine, Vooch. It'll still eventually
Thad
they're gonna need him to shoot.
I don't think they have enough to trade for him. That's a different
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah, I feel like you guys need a couple more shooters.
Yeah, you would if
You guys are like a JJ.
if anything,
or-
that's more pressure on Ben to shoot if he goes
Yeah.
if he was to go to a Bulls or
I don't
something.
think so.
100% is.
I don't think he has. You guys don't have
Doesn't
more
have to.
shooters than the Sixers.
Do
Like
we
gunmen,
have
like
more-
gunslingers.
We don't
Yeah.
have gunslingers.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
We
so.
don't have
Ben,
slingers.
ben is a driving and
Yeah,
and
we
kick
don't have
guy, innit?
slingers.
On the team with Philly, where even Embiid has got the ball most of the time, and you got Seth, you got this
Seth
person,
and
this, but it's
Although
still,
beyond
it's
Seth,
still, we
they're
still
not that
needed
good.
him to.
I think Golden State is the best one.
Golden State's the best one because honestly, he wouldn't have to do
And it's more
shooting
fluid,
wise.
fluid offense.
And they
Oh,
have,
he wouldn't have to do
and they
anything.
have
He
enough
would just have to
trade
cut.
for it.
Give the ball to Draymond, cut,
Oh,
and then worst case kick out.
Draymond is exhibit A of listen, man. If you're open, you can shoot if you want to,
I
but you don't
guess.
have to, brother. I guess.
Why the hell would I shoot?
Yeah, but you don't have to. Like that's a happy life. But yeah,
I
let's
mean,
not.
that's what Draymond always says. Why the hell would I shoot if I can
Why
find
the hell would I
Curry?
shoot, man?
Fam, it's simple. You just have to. It's a big
scary.
part of the
But,
game. Is
but yeah, we thought Philly would get it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, another stain on Doc's career, technically. I was wrong about that one. The Nets Bucks, that game 7 was delicious.
that was delicious.
Wow.
Quick take on KD's.
Wow.
Terrible
the
decision.
first OT. Okay, let's talk about the one that got them into OT.
Okay.
That was such a tough
Beautiful shot.
It was an amazing
Beautiful
shot.
shot.
And if it was,
It was a
1 inch away, that's game.
If he was size 10, or I don't know what size are
I
these?
don't know, man. They look like, it looks like shins.
Yeah,
his
no, it
feet,
looks
bro.
a bit mad. But if he was two sizes smaller on his shoe, we would be having a different
One of the
conversation right now.
greatest game 7
We'd be
buzzer
having a
beaters of
different
all
conversation.
time.
Beautiful.
But then he did it again
Airballed it.
and airballed it.
and airballed it. Listen, my goat don't airball in the last
Who's your goat?
10 seconds. So
Who's he good?
name them. I got bare goats.
Kobe?
Yeah,
I got clips of Kobe airballing game winners, bro.
Where do you mean?
I ain't seen. Brian. He Kobe has a few.
Yeah, I mean he's got
Kobe's
a few.
got a few
but,
airball game winners, bro.
But Brown,
one will never airball.
Why are you looking at me Why are you looking at me like you're a Bron fan, bro?
He is a Bron fan.
I respect his game.
You're a Bron fan.
I don't want you guys to win. I don't want the Lakers to
But
win.
you're a
so I'm
Bron
not
fan. You're a
Nah,
Bron.
I don't
fan.
like that name.
Don't lie, bro. You've
don't like that
literally
name.
told me you're a fan of Bron.
I am, but I don't like that.
But I used to hate him more than any other player
Yeah,
back in the day.
he did. He
Hate
definitely
his guts,
respect
bro.
his name. But anyway, I don't want to slander KD because KD is amazing and he's one of the. He's cemented his.
And he might tweet you.
as probably one of the
You're the
best.
You're the one that smoked. That's why. See, has that make?
No,
trying to get away
man.
from it. Like, you're like, Kevin, I don't want it.
Yeah, I can't like subconsciously. I'm not on it
Kevin, I
still.
don't
I'm not on it still. This guy will call me a bum eye. He'll call me so many names, man.
KD.
Ali.
KD.
Shouts to him though,
Stay
man.
out
So
of our
we like
club.
KD, we
Yeah,
like
like-
KD. But all right,
like
cool. So where are we at now? We got Clippers and Suns. By the time this comes out, that series
cool.
may be done or not, whatever. But I think we're all safe to say Suns are in the finals.
Suns are in. I ain't saying.
Listen, hey man, if listen,
Wait, let me see.
if Clippers come back in this series, I'm gonna be I'm gonna go. I'm going to lose it.
They
I'm
did
going
it once.
to lose it.
They did it once.
I feel like they
They did it once, and they did it against
There's
an
no way.
arguably better team.
There's
I
no
feel like
way.
they can.
Listen, the playoffs it's mentally and it's physically draining. I think they've gone 2-0 down twice now. Yeah, 2-0 down the Mavs, 2-0 down Jazz, now 2-0 or whatever, or 2 game space with Suns. It's a lot. It's a tough hill to climb, man.
Not to say it's a real factor, but only one other coach has done it before.
Who's that? Remind me.
Ty Lue.
Ooh,
That's true.
good fact.
That's true.
Only one who might be.
But I
able to
feel
run-
like the
tell you.
Clippers have always been in these games.
Suns, they're
different, though.
Yeah, but the
different.
Clippers,
They
the
swept the
Clippers have
Nuggets
been
when you guys thought it was gonna be a
have been
game
in. Yeah, that's right. They've been in the series. Like
Yeah.
they've been in these games. I mean, you could say Paul George's clutch free throws multiple times is a resultant factor. And again, they're going to be that close or in the game. So I reckon it's not impossible. It's going to be hard.
not
I mean,
impossible.
they have to win 3 games in a row, which
I don't
is
see it.
ridiculous.
I
But I
see
don't
it,
think it's impossible.
What do you guys think about Paul George missing these clutch free throws, man? Does that?
But he's been balling, so it's tough for me to say, man. Like, if he was playing trash and missing these,
Yeah.
I might be tougher on him. But he's been balling. But no, it was bad to see. I mean, it is a bit of a stain. If you want to be like an all-time great, you know, this is stuff that they talk about. So if the Clippers go out and he's missing these free throws, if he does it again in another series, series, then yeah.
Paul George player comparison legacy wise, Reggie Miller? Question mark.
No, I don't think he'll get as much attention.
No,
as
bro, because
Reggie.
he has a whole nickname on his name, bro. Playoff P. I mean, Pandemic P or whatever they call him.
I'm just saying, there's a lot on him. I wouldn't say all-time great. Well, I mean, Reggie Miller is an all-time great, and I think there's a lot to talk about in terms of Paul George. He's done some amazing.
He is a great player.
He's a
but
great player. He's a great player. Great player.
His record doesn't. Speak
Eastern
well.
Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals.
Who remembers that team?
I do,
with him?
man.
But we don't think about them the way you think about the Heatles.
Bro, the Frank Vogel Lakers fans, they remember the crap out of that. I'll tell you that. You remember Frank Vogel back in the day? He was.
I mean, it was a good time of
But
his
you don't
career.
remember him like how you remember the same.
Yeah, not
the
the
same
same. Doesn't
year
really-
when.
his Pacers career. So what Paul George, his Pacers career doesn't actually really get spoken about much.
Yeah, there was a night. He
It's 'cause
did
it's the
well,
Pacers.
but again, he was always
It's
second
because
best.
it's
So
Indiana.
Yeah.
it's not going to get talked about.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I think we can tone down the slander a little bit. I got a little bit more respect for Paul
I
George.
have
I have a
lot of
lot
respect.
more respect
Yeah,
for Paul
third at
Paul
MVP
George is
voting a
great.
few years ago.
Give me
bro.
Paul George. Paul George to the Bulls. What up?
Yeah,
I'll
of course,
take
I'll
PG.
take PG. I'll take PG for sure. Sure. All right, and other side is Milwaukee and the Hawks, which is tied, which is tied 1-1 right now. I don't know this one. I don't know about this one.
Bucks.
Go Bucks.
Bucks.
I want to say,
But I think Hawks have got another game in them. I wouldn't be surprised to see Hawks go up 2-1. Predictions for tonight's game. Hawks win tonight.
I reckon
Nah, go Bucks again.
what you saw in the last game was an example of how good the Bucks defense can be.
Yeah.
Especially with Drew, Tucker, Giannis, literally just I can't think of a good word for doing it here.
He's affecting us mentally, man.
Let's covering all
Did I
angles
miss
with
one?
him.
No. He said he was trying to prevent that, so now he's trying to
Oh,
change his
I knew he said-
vocabulary.
I knew he said engulfing the Hawks, and I was like,
Oh, that's calm. I would allow that.
but
Maybe not.
but I feel like they've got them figured out. And when the Bucks are running, and how think about the players they have. They have Drew Holiday,
Yeah.
Chris Middleton,
Yeah.
PJ Tucker,
Yeah.
Giannis, Brook Lopez, who's shooting ridiculous percentage.
Brook
from
Lopez is
three.
doing good, man.
I think they got. Yeah, I think there's no reason they should lose this. Obviously, the Hawks play this electric, athletic brand of basketball. Collins is how tall is Collins?
Beastin', max contract for
he's
that,
not
bro.
he's not a big.
I think he's
big.
10.
Yeah, he's not big. But
Super athletic.
well, his athleticism is
Dumb.
crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
He's nuts.
He's a beast.
And you see, and it makes sense. He runs the floor, difficult to guard. Him and Aiton, which we'll speak about Aiton soon,
Woo!
are just ridiculously
Shout out
athletic.
Bahamian brothers.
Shut up. Jabez gonna be like, what's that?
What
babe?
was that?
What's that,
Bahamian
babe?
brothers? I wasn't the accent. My Bahamian accent's a bit. All I know is boy.
Hey, when we get the boys,
Shouts to my. I'm gonna get a flag, man, for the next.
Shout out,
If
man.
Suns make finals, man, I'll have a flag by
Shout
then,
out to
man.
our
I'm gonna
Bahamian-
wear it around my neck because I
our
really like
Bahamian team.
Aiden. I
Bahamian
really,
flag
really like
straight
Aiden.
here.
Because I really, really like Ayton, man. Shouts to him, shouts to them, Suns. So I think I'm ready to say it, man. Suns Bucks in the finals.
Bucks in 6.
Suns, Bucks, finals, Bucks in. Suns in 7.
You got Suns beating the Bucks.
Oh, we're doing finals.
Yeah, I think we should.
Oh, we're doing
I mean,
finals.
logic-
I was doing the Eastern Conference. I was doing Bucks Hawks, man.
I mean,
Bucks Hawks.
Wait, who have you got? Bucks and Hawks quickly.
Bucks Hawks. Bucks in 6.
Yeah, Bucks Hawks.
Bucks in 6.
I also got Bucks. Maybe
Bucks in 5.
I got Bucks in 5.
Bucks in 5. Cool.
I'm gonna go with Bucks. I haven't really heard that much from Hawks, but I watched the last game and it just.
They got.
it just
I think
looks
I'm based this off the blowout. I think if you get blown out.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
Cancel that. We're not even gonna accept that, bro. Based off that alone, I just feel like if you get like completely like annihilated, especially at this stage, I just think it's a bad sign. It's gonna happen again, probably maybe one more time.
I mean, they've done terrific to get here.
Yeah.
And to do it again, I mean, Trae Young will be a legend.
Yeah.
That's
But
what.
I
Put that in
think
his Hall of Fame category,
because
bro.
Trey had like how many turnovers? Like 10 turnovers. Or like 8 turnovers. He had a lot. He had like 8 in the first half.
I feel as if Paul George's performance without Kawhi is enough to convince Kawhi to stay on the Clippers. We've also got that, by the way. Kawhi's stay in Los Angeles is not guaranteed.
Oh yeah, a lot of changes.
It
We got to
ain't
talk about possible off-season thingies.
Yes, sir.
But okay, so since we all have Bucks making it and we all have Suns making it, we have to speak hypothetically and go with a Bucks Suns final. So I have to come back to you because you just said Suns in 7, fam.
I mean, on paper, and I can't judge the Suns off paper anymore.
Yeah.
On
We
paper,
will come back to this as well because obviously we don't know how this is going to go. So we'll go through this properly. But just this is all hypothetical.
on paper, Bucks make sense, but I have been saying on paper the Suns this whole year, and it doesn't make any sense. They're just ballers.
Yeah.
So put them in the finals. Put them as CP3 as your leader. They're shooting well. They're defending well. It's not out of the question, and I think they could do it.
I'm with Ken.
I think they could
Suns in
do
7.
it.
I like it. I like the pick.
I do like it.
I think Budenholzer is going to get exposed.
Oh.
You really want this man out, don't you?
Sorry?
You really want Budenholzer out.
No, I don't want Budenholzer out. I just think that he will be outcoached by 2 coaches in CP and Monty.
Shout out to Monty.
And they play
Monty,
very good team basketball.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
not sure. I think I'm going to be a cop out and say I don't know. We're going to have to come back to it. when we come back to it. I actually don't
They
know.
have the tools to play good team defense against Giannis. So I'm going to go ahead and say waveringly Suns and 7. I'm not 100%.
I do. You know what? Before you said anything, guys, I was thinking, no way, Bucks, all the way, because it's just Giannis, man. The Suns don't have an answer for Giannis.
Booker, man.
But Booker's great.
DeAndre Ayton playing out of his mind, man.
I feel like when you're guarding Giannis, I feel like you have to have a mobile big man.
Mikal.
I feel like
and Ayton.
you know, when if there's a switch and Ayton's on Giannis, I reckon he could hold his own.
Yeah, because he's just.
You said the same thing with Jokic, remember?
Yeah.
Jokic and Ayton.
Yeah.
And Ayton's been playing out of his mind, offensively, defensively. Have you seen how he runs the floor?
Fam,
When
Ayton's
he
great.
gets the ball,
Gallops.
and then
Ayton's
how he finishes at the rim as well.
He be grabbing offensive
like a forward.
rebounds, like bro.
Crazy. He's nuts.
He
Love
finishes
Ayton,
like
man.
a small forward.
I
power
can't
forward.
begin to tell you how much I love that guy.
Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to
Bonus
Ayton.
points just because he's Bahamian.
Bonus points. Yeah, for sure.
But no,
Shout out to
so
Ayton.
I'm saying Suns and 7.
I'm gonna come back next episode. I'll have a decision by then. I know what you say.
No, cop out.
Yeah,
I'm
Give me
sorry.
an
I'm
answer.
sorry.
I feel like
I
you should be able to
Give me
cop
an
out on-
Guys, I don't
You
know.
can't cop out, bro.
feel like
I
you
don't
should
know.
cop out.
I don't know. I don't know.
Throw it out so we can ridicule you later.
I'm gonna go with Suns, man.
I
That's it. He did it with Chip.
my heart. The thing is, my heart is telling me Suns because
That's
you
it,
got
done. So
Chris
just say
Paul. Wait, because you got Chris Paul, who I just feel like he's been waiting for this his whole time. He's gonna give
Go
his
pick them apart.
all. Yeah, he's good.
pick
He's
them
this.
apart.
You don't know IQ until you. I don't
See
think we've
Chris
seen
Paul.
proper IQ. Now, seeing Chris Paul in the finals, like he's gonna give it his all, man. Like there's just no way. Like even like on both ends of the floor as well. Like he's just gonna he's gonna be one of those guys.
Oh wow, it's gonna be so. I mean,
It's gonna be one
I
of those
mean,
guys.
I think Chris Paul is one of the best pure points we've ever seen.
Exactly.
His ball IQ in terms of finding other people and getting space for himself
Yeah,
is amazing.
exactly.
I always thought of him as a bit of a dirty player back in the day. So
Definitely.
So I didn't have that appeal towards Chris Paul as a fan, but I've always respected his game.
Yeah.
But I still would like to see him win.
Sometimes.
I still would like to see him win.
But on the other hand, this is Giannis's easiest chance to get a ring. His best chance to get a ring.
Because next year it's looking.
Because it's honestly, this is how I felt.
looking
This is how I felt last year. Because I was like, I was just praying, we need to win this now. And we need to smash and grab and go. Because next season, it's going to get so peak.
Yo, if you guys were healthy this season, this would be prime picking.
This actually would have been a good season as well, to be honest.
Play
But
back a full season.
yeah,
of that
nah,
Nets
it's all looking mad. It's
monster.
it's all looking mad. It's all looking mad. So
I'm good.
And so Giannis knows this. They all know this. And
So what's your pick?
this is my mind. Because before I explain my heart, so my mind is telling me Bucks. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I'm sorry.
John Bucks.
Bucks and how many?
I got Bucks in 6.
Nah, I thought so. Yeah.
Maybe 5. It all depends on the first 2 games. It all depends on this.
Who's at home?
It's gonna be. This is mental.
Bucks will be at home.
Whoever has a stronger mental wins, bro. Like,
Is the Bucks at home? Bucks at home?
yeah.
No.
I reckon we've seen
Suns at home.
the heart that the Suns have. I don't feel like we've seen it.
I know.
I think they believe in
That's
it
true.
too. I
feel like the Suns feel like right now they're the best team in the league,
Yeah.
and they know
Yeah.
that they're the best team in the league,
Yeah.
and they're playing like they know they're the best team in the league.
Team wise.
Yeah, team wise, 100%.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in how they play.
But I just feel like there's gonna be a game where the Suns they're gonna punch him in the mouth, and it's gonna hurt, and then the Bucks will lose that game. But then I feel like they'll wake up and realize, no, like we can't do this. Like there's no way we can lose this. And then Giannis. Did you not see the move that Giannis did?
That move was amazing.
That was crazy, bro.
Amazing.
Did you see it?
Like,
Man went round.
we're so used to
and
Giannis
went
doing
like,
that.
nah, bro. Like, that's ridiculous.
We're
That
so
is
used to
ridiculous.
Giannis doing the madness. That move was insane.
Yeah. And it comes, I always say, and this is why I respect and love LeBron so much, because it always comes down to those easy points, those points that you don't have to think about. In the playoffs, that shit matters. Like those easy buckets where you just get the ball, run the floor, easy layup.
Like CP3
If you
mid
get
range.
and one, I just feel like, so the Bucks are going to be getting all those easy buckets, and then they're going to go back to the Suns, and they're going to have to make shots. Because they haven't got a player that can do that. You got Booker, he gets his shots really nicely, but it's not as easy as Giannis, who just gets the ball and runs the floor.
I think CP is gonna pick and roll Lopez to death and just take his mid range all day.
They have to go small, which is bad because the matchup is wrong.
It's going to be mad, so we'll see.
And Lopez won't be able to keep up with Ayton. Ayton's gonna be sprinting.
Hell no.
Anyway, we'll see.
We could all be wrong, and the Clippers could come back
Again.
and beat the Suns, and we could have Clippers and Bucks and whatever. Or Hawks could beat the Bucks, so we don't know. But I think all our prediction right now is Bucks and Suns. We're obviously going to revisit this next week, so we'll see how it goes. But any last points on that, man?
Nah,
We're good.
I'm good.
Phoenix
good.
in 6.
You know, guys, I'm proud of you guys. No, there's not having been much agenda today.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I just said Phoenix in 6 and looked at Nick.
No, but that's cool. But it hasn't been no like.
Yeah, we haven't had the, you know.
I was relaying to the first round, but
in the playoffs.
What do you say, Hoddox?
Disrespecting
Say
us.
that again.
You see-
bro.
you see-
Say that again, bro. Say that again, bro.
He says because none of our teams are in the playoffs.
I'll throw
That's
this
crazy,
out, bro.
man. Yeah, man.
we're all in the same boat, huh?
Here, no.
3
How does it feel?
bodies.
Quickly, last line. Not
No,
being
no,
in
no,
the
no,
playoffs,
don't
you
do
right?
that, don't do that, no.
I mean,
it's
you
unusual.
don't even.
We used to be like the conference
You ain't even.
There it is.
There it is.
it
Alright, guys, well, tweet us.
ya.
Instagram us. See ya. Banana Pro Crew. Join the conversation, man. And I like that. In a bit.
Yeah.
Peace.
Vibranium, I can never get soft. I move squares, trying not to get boxed. In the last quarter, could've won awards for my trap prowess. I was turning turnover all mad hours, reminiscing about the days I used to have hours. Hit 2 licks in like 2 hours. You gon' need a brown box and some cute flowers.